your thoughts after this weekend, thoughts after tonight?
Well, it's anytime you lose two at home, it's disappointing. I certainly respect the level of competition we were playing and making that, that statement. But, I think I've told you guys before that this is going to be a work in progress. And, I think there was probably a lot of false confidence coming out of last weekend, because last weekend the goaltending the second night for them was not very good. And I think that, I think even our confidence might have been a little higher than it should have been. Being ranked number one, I just kind of raised my eyebrows, but this time of the year. But Duluth's a great team. I mean, they're potentially the best team in the country. And they played that way for 2 straight games. I thought we were better tonight. I thought we did I thought we did a much better job with the puck. Last night we caused ourselves a lot of problems by turning pucks over. The score last night was not indicative of the game, in my opinion. Tonight's score was probably a little bit more indicative than power play. Could have made that game interesting for us, but they struggled tonight.
Their goalie too is pretty good.
Yeah, he had a good night. He was better tonight. He was pretty much. Yeah, he was into the game tonight.
How did you just kind of try to get the guys to, kind of refocus? Obviously, kind of take in what happened this weekend, but knowing that there has to be a pretty quick turnaround before you start conference play next week.
Yeah, I mean, and we're getting right into the heat of the battle with some of the top teams too. So, we got to recover. I think that, you play these games for a reason, and hopefully we learn from them. We could learn some interesting things from Duluth and the way they play the game. And I'm hoping that guys are, energized, come in and have a real good week of practice. So, we'll just this whole first half is going to be about, one step at a time, the process. Our young guys I thought did pretty well tonight, and I think our older guys got frustrated a little bit, because they're accustomed to having success.
Jeff, you talk about what you learn. What do those young guys learn? What do they take away from a matchup like this so early in the season?
Well, I mean, the freshman line did a really nice job tonight playing in a second line role, and the young defensemen are coming around too. I think that they have their mistakes that they make, but so do our upperclassmen. So, for the most part, I think that my biggest concern will be depth scoring, and I knew that going into the season, and I think we're starting to see that a little bit right now. I think the first couple weekends, the game against Providence is probably our best game as far as how we have to play, and tonight might have been our second best game. I thought last weekend, regardless of the scores, I thought we played well at times, but we need to learn how to play at a high level consistently.